بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ولا تحسبن الذين قتلوا في سبيل الله أمواتا بل أحياء عند ربهم يرزقون. My dear brothers and sisters, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I would like to offer my sincerest condolences to all of you and to the entire Muslim community in the United States for the horrific crime that claimed the lives of 3 Muslim innocent students in North Carolina, in which they were murdered. They were murdered only because they were Muslims, and that is the reason for that crime, their faith. I would like to offer my condolences to their family members, to the parent of the Yusr and Razan, and to the parent of Diya. I would like to share some words with you, my dear brothers and sisters, about this tragedy. This is something that we had not witnessed before, where 3 beautiful young brothers and sisters from our community were killed because of their faith, because of their religion. And this shows that we as Muslims in this country, we have a long way to go to educate others about our religion, about our faith. Though Islam is one of the fastest growing religions in the world, but it seems that Islam remains one of the most mysterious religions in the United States. And that is why a tragedy like Chapel Hill, North Carolina took place. Because these fine and great individuals, students, scholars, were viewed by some extremists in this country as a threat to the well-being of this country. And of course, this is a false misconception that we all Muslims need to work on, solve it and dispel it. So as we gather today around this country, beautiful country, the United States, to mourn the lives and the legacy of these 3 individuals, let's learn a lesson. And the lesson is this, that we Muslims have to work hard in order to educate others about our faith. Let us use this venue, the martyrdom of these 3 brothers, the brother and 2 sisters, to let the world know, and the United States particularly, that Islam is a peaceful religion. Islam is not a religion that incites violence. Of course, everywhere in the world, we may find some people who claim that they belong to this religion or that religion, yet they commit violent acts in the name of these religions. But that does not mean we have to hold the religion themselves responsible. Islam is not responsible for the acts of ISIS and other terrorist organizations. Islam disowns them. And these beautiful individuals were targeted unfairly because of their faith. Because unfortunately someone somehow had assumed association between Islam and terrorism. And that's why these 3 individuals lost their lives. So it is very crucial for all of us, my dear brothers and sisters, to educate our neighbors, our non-Muslim friends, our non-Muslim brothers and sisters about the purity of Islam, about the peaceful nature of this religion, about a religion that does not condone terrorism and bloodshed. Also, there is one thing I need to publicly admire, my dear brothers and sisters. I would like to admire the reaction of the father of the two girls, Mr. Abu Salha, who we all watched yesterday in CNN, telling the world that my two daughters were killed because of their faith, but it is that faith that holds me on. So I have utmost respect for that father who never lost his patience, and he realized that yes, he did lose two girls, but he won the international community. He won the world. He won the United States. He won the hearts and the minds of millions of American people and non-American who watched his two beautiful daughters falling as victims of a hate crime. Finally, my dear brothers and sisters, those three young brothers and sisters who were killed in North Carolina, they all served as role models for all Muslims, especially for the young Muslim brothers and sisters. They were active in their field. They were promoting their religion through their personal conduct, which was beautiful, through their pursuing of higher education, through launching charitable projects helping Syrian kids. Indeed, Diya had launched an operation in which he was raising funds for Syrian kids. He raised almost $20,000 for them. His death helped raise over $120,000 for the Syrian kids. So they were truly, Diya, Yusr, and Razan were truly role model for all our youth. They teach us, they teach our young brothers and sisters how to be true Muslim, to be active in the community, to work for the well-being of others, especially the needy and the poor and the oppressed, and also to be part of this great society, this great country, and to contribute to the betterment of this country by them pursuing higher education. We lost 3 scholars, basically 2 doctors and 1 engineer. And that's a big loss for us, my dear brothers and sisters. And it is a big loss for the United States as a whole. But I hope through their legacy and through their lessons that we can learn today, I hope that we can advance the message of Islam in this country. We can educate more Americans about our faith, the faith that is most misunderstood in this country. I ask you, my dear brothers and sisters, to join me in reciting Surah Al-Fatiha for Diya, Barakat, and for Razan Abu Salha and her sister Yusr. Al-Fatiha. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Malik Yawm al-Din. Iyaka na'budu wa iyaka nasta'een. Ihdina as-sirata al-mustaqim. Sirata alladhina an'amta alayhim. غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.